India is hosting a meeting for the Regional Anti-Terrorist Structure, which is a Tashkent-based permanent body of the Shanghai Cooperation Organization, or SCO. It essentially aims at countering terrorism, extremism and separatism in the region. The talks, scheduled for 3 days starting today, will have delegates from all the member countries, including Pakistan, which has already sent a 3-member delegation. This is Pakistan's first government delegation visit to India since the new government took charge in Islamabad after this unceremonious departure of the Imran Khan government. The SCO as a grouping came into existence in 2001, while India and Pakistan became members of the organization in 2017. Both the countries have participated in various SCO initiatives, including anti-terror drill in Russia's Chernobyl in 2018. The key meeting in New Delhi coming at a time when Afghanistan is facing a dire situation following Taliban's takeover of the country in August last year, and amid New Delhi's constant efforts to call out its neighboring nation Pakistan to curb terror activities on its soil. India is the current chairman of the Executive Council of SCO-RATS, whose director visited the country earlier this year to hold talks with the Indian leadership, including the National Security Advisor Ajit Doval, the Minister of State in the Ministry of External Affairs, Meenakshi Lekhi, and the BSF Chief. India will also be holding the SCO-RATS Council meeting on October 14th this year in Delhi and has proposed to hold an SCO joint anti-terrorist exercise in Manesar. India's proposal received support from all the member countries. The last such anti-terror exercises took place in Pakistan's Pabi town on the 25th of March this year. The 37th meeting of the council took place in Tashkent under the chairmanship of India. The SCO grouping is one of the largest groupings, covering around 40% of the global population and 30% of the global gross domestic product. The grouping is dominated by Russia and China and includes 4 Central Asian countries of Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, Tajikistan and Uzbekistan. And for more on this, our principal diplomatic correspondent, Siddhant Sibal, getting us this report. Take a look.
Well, the 3-day meeting of the SCO, Shanghai Cooperation Organization's RATS, or Regional Anti-Terror Structure, meeting has started. This is a meeting of experts that is taking place here in Delhi, and we know that a 3-member Pakistani delegation is also participating in the meeting that will take place for 3 days and come to an end on Wednesday. India is, in fact, the chair of the Executive Council of the grouping, which is a Tashkent-based grouping, and this 1-year-long chairmanship of India will see a lot of meetings, including the council's meeting later in the month of October. In fact, India has proposed anti-terror drills as well in Manesar, where, of course, SCO member countries will be participating. So, if we talk about SCO, it has Russia, China and 4 Central Asian countries as member, and also India and Pakistan, who became member in 2017. And we will see more such meetings, given that India will be taking the chair of the SCO grouping next year. So India will be hosting the summit that could see, if it happens in person, the participation of Pakistani Prime Minister, the Chinese President and the Russian President as well. But by and large, if we look at the grouping has been taking a number of initiatives. In fact, last year there were anti-terror drills in Pakistan, and we know that Pakistan has also been part of the grouping, so it has been also proposing a lot of initiatives. So this is a grouping where both India and Pakistan are present, and we could see more such meetings both here in India, in Pakistan and other members of the grouping as well. With video journalist Chandrasekhar, Siddhant Sibal for WION in New Delhi.
WION now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.